ProfessorRandom and welcome back to the audiobook series. I believe we're in part 6 this time. And last time we finished off reading chapter 4. And today we're going to be reading chapter 5 of the Among the Hidden by Margaret Peterson Haddix. It is, again, the first book in the Shadow Children series. So, it seems like some of you are enjoying the videos, and some of the people want to see Minecraft videos. And the thing is, I don't have a caption card, so I can't really do Minecraft videos that well, but I might be able to. So if you want me to be doing Minecraft videos, go back to the episode number 5 or something, like episode 5 in the audiobook series. There's a whole description on what's going to be, happening if I try to do Minecraft videos, and also, if I want to post them up there and stuff without my caption card, or a caption card, because I don't have an caption card, so blah, 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 blah. So, please leave a comment down there saying your opinion, because all the comments are read, obviously. There's not many to read from so far. It's a new channel. So, just post a comment down there saying what your opinion is on it, and I'll make sure to take that into mind. So, without further ado, let's get reading on Chapter 5. Luke ate every meal after that on the bottom step. It became a habit, but a hated one. He had never noticed before, but Mother often spoke too softly to be heard from any distance. And Matthew and Mark always made their nasty comments under their breath, so they would start laughing, often at Luke's expense. And he couldn't defend himself because he didn't know what they had said. He couldn't even hear Mother saying, "Now be nice, boys." After a week or two, a lot of the time, he didn't even try to listen for the rest of the family's conversation. But even he was curious on the hot July day when the letter arrived about the pigs. Matthew brought in the mail that day from the mailbox at the crossroads a mile away. Luke had never seen them, of course, but Matthew and Mark had told him there were 3 mailboxes there, one for each of the families that lived on their road. Usually the gardener's mail was just bills or thin envelopes, carrying curt orders from the government about how much corn to plant, which fertilizer to use, and where to take their crop when it was harvested. A letter from a relative was a cause to celebrate, and Mother always dropped whatever she was doing and sat down to open it with trembling hands, calling out at intervals, "Oh, Aunt, Effie's in the hospital again," or "Tisk, Elizabeth's going to marry that fellow after all." Luke almost felt that he knew his relatives, although they lived hundreds of miles away. And, of course, they didn't even know he existed. The letters Mother wrote back painstakingly late at night, when she saved up enough money for a stamp, contained plenty of news of Matthew and Mark, but never once had mentioned Luke's name. This letter was as thick as some from Luke's grandmother, but it bore an official seal, and the return address was an embossed Department of Human Habitation, Environmental Standards Division. Matthew held the letter at arm's length, the way Luke had seen him hold dead baby pigs when they had to be carried out of the barn. Dad looked worried the minute he saw the letter in Matthew's hand. Matthew put the letter down beside Dad's silverware. Dad sighed. Can't be anything but bad news," Dad said. "No use ruining a good meal. It can wait." He went back to eating chicken and dumplings. Only after his last belch did he turn the envelope over and run a dirt-rimmed fingernail under the flap. He unfolded the letter. "It has come to our attention," he read aloud. "Well, so far I understand it." Then he read silently for a while, calling out at intervals, "Mother, what's offal? And where's that dictionary?" Matthew, look up. I can't even read it. Reciprocity. I bet I know the word, but I can't even read it. It's a failure. Okay. Finally, he threw down the whole thick packet and proclaimed, they're going to make us get rid of our hogs." "What?" Matthew asked. More serious than Mark, he had talked for as long as anyone could remember about. "When I get my own farm, it's going to be all hogs. I'll make the government let me do that, somehow." But he looked over Dad's shoulder. "You mean they're just going to make us sell a whole lot at one time, right?" but we can build the herd back up. Nope, Dad said. Those people in them fancy new houses won't be able to stand pig smell, so we can't raise hogs no more. He threw the letter out into the center of the table for all to see. What did they expect? Building next to a farm? What did they expect building next to a farm? From his seat on the stairs, Luke had to hold himself back from going to fish the edge of the letter out of the chicken gravy and looking at it himself. They can't do that, can they? He asked. Nobody answered. Nobody needed to. Luke felt like a fool for asking it as soon as the words were out of his mouth. For once, he was glad of his hiding space. Mother twisted a dish rag in her hand. Those hogs are our bread and butter, she said. With grain prices the way they are, what are we going to live on? Dad just looked at her. After a moment, so did Matthew and Mark. Luke didn't know why. And that is the end of chapter 5. Wow, these are really short chapters. I'm thinking about making like 2 chapters in an episode, but I just like having it be like 1 chapter because it's more confined for me. And obviously, if you've ever uploaded a video onto YouTube, you'll know that it is so time-taking, or whatever, to upload a video. It takes forever. But I'm not going to ramble on about that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will keep reading until the end of the series, promise. I promise, and people just give up on it. And I hope you enjoyed, because if you do, then please leave a like at the bottom of the page. It's not even in the bottom. It's like the middle. It's the middle of the page. Middle of the page. And leave a comment about the whole Minecraft idea. Some people have liked it. Some people, are okay about it. Nobody has commented. Nobody gives a comment. But I'll try to do Minecraft videos. The one guy who's on Xbox with me, he says I'm really talented at building things, and so he wants me to do Minecraft videos. But there's no possible way for me to do it. So I'll have to find out how to work out the, kinks and see how it all works out. So just leave a comment below and leave a like. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Bye!